Carol from Designer Stencils, and I'm here again with my bestie friend, Beth Duncan.
Hey.
She's the baker. Like I said before, she bakes cookies like you would not believe, and we're teaching her how to do pies today.
Yes, which is great. My grandmother used to bake pies all the time. She was a great baker. A cook? Not so much.
You know what? In this
Great
house,
baker.
you're either a baker or you're a cook.
That's right.
I'm a baker.
So,
My son's a cook.
They can starve.
That's
Let them eat cake.
Exactly.
I have no problem with that.
Well, in our first video, we were showing how easy it is to do it with just cinnamon sugar. Now we're going to bump it up a notch.
I mastered one thing. It's usually enough for once, but
This is super easy too.
okay. I'll take your
Again,
word for it.
if you wowed your friends with the last pie, you're gonna knock it out of the ballpark with
You're
this
gonna
one.
assume they're gonna get any of it.
That's
and I
right.
don't eat it all.
So we're gonna take this turkey and put it on our pie crust here. Actually, we'll turn it around so that you guys can see. And then we're gonna be taking powders. Okay, these are edible powders.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I actually saw these at Michael's the other day.
Oh, okay.
So Wilton is starting to make powders, edible powders, and we're just going to be brushing these on. But what we need to do is get a little bit of Crisco. So now we have our Crisco, and what you're going to do with the Crisco is take a little bit on your finger and then rub it just on the top of your stencil here. This is just in case there's not enough butter content in your
in the pie crust.
To really grab your color.
You got the recipe from Mamo that says just put in enough so it holds together.
Well,
Really?
No. We are mathematical people. We want to know
Exactly.
exactly how much to put
Measure
in.
it, please.
Okay, so now we have our Crisco on there. And you're going to be taking stencil brushes.
Okay.
And these are our colors. And what you're going to do is basically paint this on. Oh, come on.
This is why I like having a stenciler for best friend, because I can't actually paint. I can't either. You're so creative.
That's what a stencil will do.
So
Beth has a cross stitch shop. First job I ever had. So look them up. strawberrysampler.com. They are fabulous.
crazy busy. So
Yes. They have, her mom started it, 2 years before my mom started ours. It was your mom who gave my mom the idea to do stencils.
do you know what's funny? I was listening to people talking in the shop the other day, and they were talking about the complex where we all used to be. And they said, well, they were actually talking about your shop. And they said, I heard that the strawberry sampler was there first, and then they pulled in the stencil shop. Then they spun off the quilt shop, and I thought,
Those were the days.
Yeah, it was
I know. It was a great village with all these crafty stores. But
we did a lot of damage.
now that Amazon's around,
Yes,
no longer. But
we
Beth
had
is
to
still
recreate ourselves. So.
Beth still has a shop. It's fantastic. So stop by if you ever can, or look her up online.
And you don't have to be creative. Come up
There
an
you go.
A, go down a B.
There you go.
Very easy.
So now we're going to do this with these multiple colors, but we're going to get a rainbow effect.
Okay.
So what's nice about these colors is that where they overlap, they're going to blend into, it's like a color wheel. They'll blend into
I gotcha.
that colors if you're actually mixing them with paint.
Gotcha.
So let's take this color here. Sometimes if there's enough just in the lid, I'll just use that, or you can just go down there. So let's just go.
And you're kind of going with a light and not.
You can, I always start off light, and then you can go in and add a little more until you feel that you've gotten enough on there. So now why don't you grab a color?
Okay. Oh, sweet. See, I could have used even more orange.
Yep, and so guess what? We can actually, what's nice about this one, the cinnamon one we did the last video, you could not put the stencil back on, but this one we can.
Oh, awesome.
See?
Wow.
And now you can go back with your color and deepen it in. So yeah, just go ahead and just throw the orange right on there. See how it looks
I see. And then I could just carry it to different sections.
There you go.
All right. and too gentle.
Right. Yeah, just throw that on there. Especially with the lighter colors like that.
I would not have looked at that and thought, oh, that's a nice light color. I would have been like, that's really strong.
Well, it was before. Now it's getting more intense because you've got more color on there.
Right.
And then what I want to do is I'm going to take this and see how the yellow is awfully light and this pie crust color is awfully light. I'm going to go down the middle here with the yellow or the orange and kind of accentuate it a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, now for reveal number 2. You can do this one.
Oh, that looks better. I love that.
Depending on your pie size for the top, because this is going to go directly on our pie and then we're going to bake it, but we could measure this. So if you, where's our pie crust? Here, we can grab one right here. Yeah. I'm not baking today. We got the pre-done one.
And if you think that we made this pie crust that we put on.
No, I didn't. But look at how the stencil size is exactly the shape of, or the size of the pie that we want. So what we want to do is we can, again, put this down here. We probably should have done this before we lifted it up, but that's all right. So now we're going to take our knife and cut our edge.
But don't cut it out from here. I'm not cutting, sorry. Shaky, sorry. But leave a little edge to crimp around your.
Oh, exactly. Okay, forgot about that.
You always want to have extra because you can pinch it off.
So what do you think, like 1/2 inch?
Yeah, that's good.
Good? Okay. So yeah, now I have to actually be halfway decent with my cutting.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, my family knows to keep the knives away from me. So a couple years ago, I was going to impress my in-laws for Thanksgiving and do one of these pies, but I had no time at all. So I was up at 6 a.m. baking it from scratch like Martha Stewart. I'm Googling it and it says to make your pie crust in your Cuisinart. So I had this brand new Cuisinart and I'm going away at it and getting it all mixed up. And I'm like, I don't have red food dye out. What are these little flecks of red in my pie crust? And I was just getting ready to roll it out. I cut my daggone finger and it was bleeding all over the pie crust.
Baked with love.
Exactly.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Exactly.
Literally.
So yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning, I had to dump that and start again.
Oh my God.
I know. All right.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's pretty funny.
Okay, so here we have our pie crust all decorated and we're to bake this and then the pattern's gonna bake right in. Look at that.
Nice.
You did a wonderful job.
Whoop,
there you go.
Nice.
What a work of art.
It's so creative.
Good job. So now you two can do the same thing.
And it smells good.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Tell us you liked it, give us your comments, and remember to subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Have a good weekend.